welcome to the Vet S.O.S. Veteran Entrepreneur Spotlight. Hey, remember, don't drown in the sea of transition. Grab the Vet S.O.S. Lifeline. Hey, the Vet S.O.S. Entrepreneur Spotlight is proud to be affiliated with the Neil Haley Show and sponsored by Spirit Point Solutions. So Spirit Point Solutions is a one-stop shop for leading-edge products, services, and training for multiple vendors, from AI training, corporate gifts, and much, much more. They have everything you need to help your organization thrive in a modern economy. Check out all the valuable offerings at spearpointonline.com. I'll say that again, spearpointonline.com. And remember to use our code VETSOS on anything that you purchase there. That will help us to continue our mission of improving the lives of those who have served. All right, so today's show we have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Jeffrey Schwartz. Jeffrey is currently a university professor. Dr. Schwartz has numerous certifications and ongoing practical experience in the law enforcement field. So he's a retired police officer, served as an officer in the United States Marine Corps, a former Department of Defense contractor, and approved trainer with Federal Protective Service, the General Services Administration, the DOD, the National Rifle Associations, the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, and the New Jersey Training Commission as an instructor. So as a certified lethal weapons instructor for the Pennsylvania Police and instructor for the Delaware State Police, Dr. Schwartz is a subject matter expert and witness, also an instructor training in multiple areas. He has instructed at various police academies, security training academies, volunteers, and committees in law enforcement and recruiting. Sought out as a consultant, he assists veterans and other entrepreneurial endeavors. He's the owner of several businesses. Welcome, Mr. Jeffrey Schwartz. How you doing, Mr. Jeffrey?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. So let's go ahead and hop right into this interview. Hey, so let's start out with the your military transition. Like, kind of give us how that went for you. What are the three things that if you could do it all over again, what are the three things you would do differently when you're transitioning out right now?
But it stayed in longer.
Okay.
But yeah, three things to wow. Well, I was fortunate because unlike some others that I mentor, help, and speak with, I already had a job lined up. So I had gone in already knowing that I had a police department that was looking at me, that we were going to, work things out. So they worked my transition from the military right into law enforcement. That's how I was fortunate. So when we speak to people, we always tell them, kind of have a plan, be prepared. I was very fortunate. I already was.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you were already set, ready to go, had your everything lined up, right?
Yeah. I did have the opportunity to stay in, do the reserve thing, but I decided at the time that just wasn't what I was going to do. But in retrospect, might have been a good thing.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So this is the entrepreneurial spotlight. So what led you to want to become an entrepreneur after you transition?
Yeah, so what I found was through my second and now third career in academia, what I found was there were needs out there that weren't being met. So one of the needs were providing quality training, also the mentorship for those who are transitioning out of law enforcement military, and also to help guide and mentor the newer generation as well. So being able to provide the training is one thing that led me to open up my own business. It started out with CPR first aid AED training, so I have a medical business, actually correction on that, started with a private detective business. So as a law enforcement officer in most states, when you retire in good standing after a certain period of time, you can become a private investigator, private detective. So I tried my hand at that. At the same time, I saw a need for training in the medical world, the CPR first aid AED world, both public and private. And so I went ahead and made a business for that. Very successful at it. It turned out great. I landed a national contract. I serviced in the entire country, actually. It was really cool. And then, of course, they went a different direction, and now I just do other things with some state entities, some other people who, schools, private entities, and public entities that I do those trainings with. And then when we were doing our medical training, we saw a need in the schools and houses of worship and things like that. We saw a need for the safety and security aspect. So seeing that, I gathered a team together, and piece by piece by piece, we ended up building a one-stop shop where we could provide assessment, recommend security services, get integrators out there for alarms, cameras, best practices, teach faculty, and all at the same time, we could also then teach the CPR first aid, all at the same time. So it kind of works out great. So that was kind of the progression of how my businesses came to be.
Gotcha. So you would consider yourself a serial entrepreneur. You've seen it all, done it all. Seems like.
Yeah, I don't seem to stop. That's for sure.
Got you. So what's been the best part about being an entrepreneur?
I believe giving back. Part of what I do, it doesn't make me any money, that part, but which is fine. But I like to help those who are transitioning out of military law enforcement, because unfortunately the numbers are too sad that people don't live long enough, or there's the suicide and other things we can talk about. But this is the focus on entrepreneurs. So how do we change that vision, that focus, and those transferable skills into being an entrepreneur? So there are many, many avenues. We can get into the small business administration, the VBOX, the different things from the VA, the veteran networks, LinkedIn even can help you. So there are many, many things that we can help your audience. They can always reach out to me, to Sean, to you, whomever, and kind of let them know there are avenues, particularly on the state too. Don't forget, each state has their own requirements to become either service disabled or a veteran-owned business, and there are things that come along with that.
Yeah. So now, answer me this. So now, you've taken the great things about helping people and doing, serving people. You seem to carry that on from your military time. What's been the worst part about being an entrepreneur?
The fact that some people aren't as honorable as one would think.
Okay.
The other thing is I've learned hard lessons, meaning, and I'll use the term Sean had just used, and that is give yourself grace. Allow yourself to understand that you have the skills, the leadership, the abilities to share, but also learn from others. So had I known how to get into the system acquisition management, SAM, Duns and Bradstreet, had I known how to set up what was a NICS code, what was a SIC code, I had no idea any of this stuff. If I had somebody to turn to, boy, would have helped. So I help others understand that and set themselves up. Just even how to set up an LLC. People don't know what it takes. They want to hire a service and pay $300 or $400, where I'll spend 20 minutes with them and we do it for free. Well, not free. They have to pay the state for the LLC.
Yeah,
but,
of course. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
It cuts out all the other stuff. So
Gotcha.
Those are things that I learned on my own. Had I had the advantage of reaching out to an organization such as yours, or looking at the SBA or others, or SCORE or whomever, that was one thing that I would have changed, is I would have asked to have been mentored.
Got you. So you mentioned something about a lesson learned. So what has been the biggest lesson you've learned to get into the entrepreneurial field?
Written contracts. Talk to us about that. Yeah. So one, in law enforcement or in the military, sometimes we have a camaraderie, as you know, and we have a fraternity, sorority, brothers and sisters, and we say something to somebody, we expect they're going to do it. And it happens usually, right? In the business world, I learned it is not that way. So in the business world, we need things written down, write in paper, and we need to have that contract that says Party A does, Party B does. And I learned the hard way because I would spend my own time and money where I should have had a contract in place that said Party B would have supplied a deposit or money or whatever, and that was a lesson that I learned the hard way.
Gotcha. So you mentioned SCORE earlier. Did you participate in any other, or maybe SCORE was one of those programs you participated? Did you participate in any programs as you got into entrepreneurship?
I did. I eventually learned that there were entities out there that would be helpful. SCORE is one of them. That's through the SBA. I also learned the VA offers a whole lot. I also learned about the Veteran Business Network, which we're part of. I learned that there were just so many organizations now that are willing to help veterans or even law enforcement who are transitioning out. The point is having that vision or talking to somebody prior to leaving, because a lot of people I talk to are 6 months out, and unfortunately you need to start this 2 to 3 years before you're thinking about it. You know, you've been involved in something for 20 to 25, 30 years. You need to think about that like you plan that career.
Absolutely. So Jeffrey, tell us about the company you have, Strategic Safety and Security Group. What is the service you provide? Tell us more about the company.
Well, thank you. Yes, certainly. Our Strategic Safety Security Group, we have many affiliates and partners that we work with, but the main focus is literally safety and security. One thing I did learn was to keep things simple, so we named it what we do. We offer everything from security assessments to equipment to integrations to physical security to also trainings. We've learned that take a public school or a private school, for example, the faculty needs to understand about what is security and how to help. Stop the bleed, the CPR part, we kind of integrate it all, kind of look at equipment, training. So we provide literally a one-stop shop for everyone to come and say, hey, we can do an assessment for you, we can build out a training program for you, we can get you equipment, go with us or not, at least you have the right information.
Gotcha. So it sounds like you guys do things on a bigger enterprise scale for those businesses out there. Any chance you guys do anything on a smaller scale for those individuals maybe wanting to get a small arms weapons training or anything self-defense training? Do you guys do anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. So we also run individual courses. Well, when I say individual, 5-person minimum to make it affordable. But we do it on a small scale, particularly for on the civilian side. We have, with the Bruin decision, we're allowed to now have permits to carry in a lot of states where we couldn't before. So we also do firearms training. We do safety awareness training. We do self-defense training. We also work with pepper spray. We like Saber. That's one of the people that we use. But we're not tied to use anything that's reputable and usable. But yeah, we do a whole lot of training for both small and large groups.
Got you. Man, you gave me flashbacks with that pepper spray. I remember getting pepper spray in the military.
Not fun, right?
Memories.
Yeah, so as an instructor trainer, unfortunately, I've been sprayed, I don't know how many times, I've lost count. And in law enforcement, you get sprayed more by your own people than you do in training, so it happens.
Got you. Hey, so with so much things going on, I mean, you have a lot of training, a lot of security. Where can people connect with you, and where can our audience reach out to you at? What's the best place to get a hold of you?
Excellent. So it's kind of like our name. It's www.sssgrp, because it stands for SSS Group, GRP, .net. So that's one of the best places to connect with us. We also have another business for medical training specifically. That is www.stconline.info. So we do have two main websites. They connect to one another, and we have affiliate links on each of them.
Got you. Wow. So I just one last question. So you've had such a amazing career in the military. You've started so many serial entrepreneurships. Um, what's one thing that you would, if you looking back on all the things you've done, what's one thing you would change, if anything?
I would probably start looking towards mentorship myself earlier. I didn't realize there were people out there who would help. Uh, so that's why I like to give back. That's probably one thing I would change. The other is to understand that there's transferable skills that you learn an innumerable amount as a leader in the military, whether you're just, and nothing against being commissioned or not commissioned, excuse me, being enlisted, it's fine, it's great. You couldn't run the military without any pieces of the wheel. But as an enlisted personnel, you have leadership abilities. As an officer, you obviously have leadership abilities. They are transferable skills that can be used in any sector that you wish to work in.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, Jeff, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. You can find Jeff once again at www.sssg. Is that .net?
Oh, it's sssgrp.net.
ssgrp.net. Do you have any social media platforms that you guys are on that people should reach out to you there as well?
We do. We're pretty heavily on LinkedIn through my name, through it's Jeffrey Schwartz, PhD, actually. That's the name of the LinkedIn. We do have a YouTube channel. We have a partner in Martel Training Group, MTG. They have a large YouTube presence. So we also have Facebook under my name, under SSSG, and under STC. We have Facebook too. So yeah, we're out there.
Perfect. Amazing. So reach out to him. He can help your business. He can help you individually. Make sure you reach out to him to get all the services that he provides with SSG. SSSG, sorry. Hey, so thank you, Jeff, for joining us on the Vet S.O.S. today on behalf of the Vet S.O.S. family. We'd like to thank you for joining us. You can find Vet S.O.S. On all your favorite podcast platforms, YouTube, and all social media platforms. Make sure to subscribe and follow Vet S.O.S. so you don't miss the next episode. Remember, don't drown in the sea of transition. Grab the Vet S.O.S. Lifeline. Thank you, Jeff, for joining us. Really appreciate you. And see you next time, man.
Thank you very much for your help and your time.
Thank you. Alrighty, Jeff, man. Appreciate you joining us. I'll definitely have once he finished everything, have Sean to put all the contact information on there, and then he'll edit the video, and then we'll be up and running, man.
I appreciate it. It's a pleasure to be here. So tell me a little bit about yourself, if you got a minute.
So really quick about myself. Yeah. I'm a retired officer as well. I was retired almost 25 years Navy.
Okay.
Made up to 04. Once I retired, I transitioned out. I didn't have a job lined up. Really didn't want to know what I wanted to do. So I decided to go into real estate. I had a few properties at the time. Decided that'll probably be the best route for me. I was most interested in doing, and I've been doing it and rocking it out ever since end of 2019 actually. And ironically, that's how me and Sean met. I sold him a house out in Fleming Island when he moved down from Savannah to here, and then that's how we got connected. And now I'm hosting a show that he's been running as his baby for the longest time, and I'm happy to be a part of the family, man. So
that's awesome. I don't know if you knew this, but just a little bit ago, Sean was on our podcast.
Today. He did. He told me. He said he had a great time on there, man. So,
oh, awesome. Good to know. Yeah, I couldn't mention our. We're behind 3 charities. This is one of them, the Valhalla Project. We're also behind the Thin Blue Line, and we're also behind the Hero Company. Those are companies, just so for your edification when you talk to people. If there's anybody suffering from PTSD that you're talking with that is interested in canine therapy, these organizations help provide service dogs for veterans and law enforcement.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I saw this on the as well. the Valhalla Project, the Hero Company, the Blue Line, and K9s for Warriors. Who did Heroes for Warriors? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's awesome too. Joe is so great. He does K9 Heroes for Heroes. He's an awesome guy.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
Man.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much as well,
Thanks,
man.
Lieutenant. I appreciate it.
All right, now I'll see you soon, man.
All right now. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.